All right, was good. I hope you squad they hear me. Can you guys hear me? How's everyone? How's everything? And how are you doing? Have you guys eaten? Did you go to church? What did you hear at church? All right, let's get straight into it. So weekly outlook for this week. From 29th August till 3rd September. And I remember I always tell you guys that we always have a major news coming every first Friday of the month. So if you don't know this, know that there's always a news that's going to come every week that the market reacts to. And you have to always know these things. These are things that you need to know. It's your duty as a trader to know that these moves are going to happen in the market, and you have to take opportunity and know how to trade them. All right, can you guys hear me? Yes, we can hear you. We didn't go. Oh, why didn't you go to church? I can't hear anything. I think it's from you because everything is a-okay from my side. I hope everyone is good. Let me know where you're coming from. It's been a long while since we had a live stream. I'm currently not in Ghana. When I was in Africa, the internet was so bad. No disrespect to Africa, but the internet there was so bad. We tried, hopping into a lot of lives, but because of internet factor we couldn't have our live sessions. I don't have my webcam here because I'm also in another country now. I'm not in Russia now. I'm in another country. That is why I don't have a webcam today, but I think the internet is very superb here in Europe, and we are straight and we are ready to kick in the market. This week is NFP week. What is NFP? Non-farm payroll, and we are going to see how market is going to react to this week. So like I said, it's going to be a question and answer session, right? That means I'm going to basically be teaching something as we move forward, but you're still going to be doing a whole weekly outlook thing. Now this week, NFP, I hope most of you don't know about it. If you don't know about NFP, is basically the job that the USA government has been able to done in a whole month, and they give a figure, and that is what we are going to focus on the market. This website is www.forexfactory.com. In case you don't know about it, now you do know about it. So what I always do, or what I usually do, is to click out the noise out of the market. Red folder, ash folder, I'm good to go. I apply filters, and I know which news that I'm looking for this week. So we start from Monday. Let me hope this things out. We start from Monday, which is 29th August till 3rd September, right? So Monday we have tomorrow we have the GBP holiday, bank holiday. Whenever you have holiday, what do? You don't do anything in the market. So that means tomorrow Monday we are going to leave GBP pairs, GBP CHF, GBP JPY, GBP USD, any GBP pair that you see, please do not trade it or just leave it. Just watch it, because the market is going to have a lot of choppy market, and it's going to just slow your day, slow your psychology and everything. So I have always advise that if you get into this if you get into the market and you see a bank holiday, leave the market. That means that day is not a tradable day on that pair. Someone is saying, Elvis, I can't hear you. Can I think it's Osman. I think it's your sound, because my sound is a-okay here. I have my headset, I have my laptop, everything is good. Just I don't have a webcam here. Yeah, all right. ATM mode activated. I want to learn like and be like you. The sound is awesome, dog. Connected from Ghana. I appreciate. I think it's much better from what we had in Ghana, or what we've been having, in Ghana, because Ghana was I don't know. All right, so let's get straight into it. I hope everyone is good. Welcome to the live streams again, and we are just here to learn. Right, I'm just here to learn. Ask me any question you want to ask me. It should be trading related, not anything about my life, your life. We are not doing lifestyle here. We are just here to look for the bag. So let our conversation just be about the chart psychology, technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and what so forth. It's just going to be a 30-minute session, and I'm going to be done. I'm breaking down forex, stocks, synthetics, and cryptocurrencies pairs now, and we are going to do a quick Q&A too afterwards. So we have the USD NFP this week, Friday 12:30 GMT. We're going to have that. That means we are going to be trading live on YouTube 11:30 p.m. I should be in Russia then, and I think I would have my webcam ASAP, and we can get straight into the market analysis. So this is what I'm expecting on the market. I want to see price move to a certain level before it goes to a certain level, and that's what I'm going to expatiate or kind of explain to you guys. So let's get straight into the chart this week. Our first pair that we are going to look at is DXY. DXY gave me a fake out the other time, and boom. I felt like DXY, we were in an uptrend, series of higher lows, higher highs, created a higher high, a higher low. I was expecting price. I thought that this was the top of it, so I was thinking this could be a double top to send price to the downside, but I was wrong. This was just a fake out to move on to the upside again. So we are still bullish on DXY. That means if we are bullish on DXY, you know what we are going to look into in the market. I hope you guys know that. So let me ask you this question: if DXY is going to give this formula, what are we going to look on the market? I've been teaching this every single time I come on Zoom session, or I come on a session like this. Let me kind of show you guys something here. Oops, where's my Zoom? Right, I wish I could write, but we wouldn't write, but we would still get. I hope you guys still get what I mean. So we are currently in an uptrend on DXY, meaning we are looking for series of opportunities, meaning XXX USD pairs would be bearish, and XX USD. This is the whole formula. Let me write it here. XXX USD pairs bearish. Yes, I'm looking for bearish momentums on XXX USD pairs, and USD XXX pairs. It would be very, very, very bullish. It would be very, very, very bullish. So that is my prediction for this week. I hope you guys do understand this, right? Jonah is looking out for, yes, that's what we are looking out for. That's what we are looking out for. Obviously, why do some traders think technical analysis is a trash? I personally don't think technical analysis is a trash. I only think, in the scope of it, I was taught and I was brought up to be a fundamental analysis. So it's just me concentrating on fundamentals. Let no one deceive you that technical analysis is trash. Anything that happens in the fundamental worlds, pertains back into the technical analysis that you guys are seeing, right? So anything that happens, any news that comes out will have an effect on the candles. So the candles are being controlled by relative news outside, the whole outside the market. Any new economical news that comes into the market has an effect on the candle. So it's best every trader focus on technical analysis, but only few people are into fundamentals, and those people are the kind of people that I call special traders. Because listen, every trader can come out, post analysis, post trading setup, make YouTube videos. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos, how I made $2,000 from this, how I made $1,500 from this, how I made this from trading GBP JPY, how I made $15,000, $100,000 trading US 30. But how many people can boldly come out to say that let's all trade live, and let's all how I made it, let's do it live, and let's like show working or something? Very few people can do that. And when it comes to fundamental analysis, you don't see a lot of traders coming out to trade it. Why? Because they have enveloped their skills trading technical analysis, and I have nothing against that. That is what works for them, and that is it. What works for me is much more of fundamental analysis, and I'm a fundamental analyst. So I trade, more of fundamental analysis. That's why you guys see me coming to trade live with you during major news like NFP, FOMC, CPI. I'm always there to trade with you guys live. If we make it, we make it. And the interesting part is we've never lost, any major news for over a year now, and we are just keeping it consistent. Maybe when it comes to technical analysis, I suck sometimes, but fundamental is my age. Now let's get straight into it. I hope I answered your question though. So let's get straight into it. This is what I'm seeing on DXY. We are still in an uptrend. I want to see this happen on DXY. Price to get to this side 110. That's going to be my target for DX. That means you're going to be having XXS USD bearish and USD XXS pairs very, very, very bullish. So if you see this means that you're looking for these kind of opportunities as a trader. Please, how can I start trading in Forex? I think you need to get someone to groom you through the process. There are a lot of free, YouTube videos that you can also watch. I'm not against that. I mustn't be your mentor. Like, you can just watch my Instagram stories and still be learning. You can just watch, my live sessions and just be learning from them. Very, very simple. You don't need to pay money to me. I'm not forcing people to pay money to me. Just learn from people. If someone is your trader, is your mentor, why not? If the person is giving you the value of whatever you are paying to the person, why not? Just make money, and I would be very glad. And life goes on. Life goes on that way. So XSS USD I'm very, very bullish on USD XSS pairs, and I'm very bearish on XXX USD pairs. So let's go to the first pair that I'll be looking at this week. I'm looking at Euro USD. Now Euro USD last week we had price giving us series of giving us a downtrend that makes series of lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Now I thought this was the bottom. I wouldn't lie to you. You guys saw me trading. I was very, very bullish on XSS USD pairs last week. CPI. We were very fortunate that our TP got hit before we got out of the market, and I was looking for I thought this was the bottom, but nope, this isn't the bottom for Euro USD. We just had a retest, price retesting this major support, major resistance, and price is going to keep breaking below. So I want to see this happen on Euro USD. My target on Euro USD is this. Price failed to break above the previous resistance here, creating a kind of long pin bar, or kind of bearish engulfing candle that could send the price to the downside. So I'm looking for selling opportunities on Euro USD. If you see buying opportunities on Euro USD, it should be on NFP. NFP could give us the bullish momentum, but for now I'm still bearish on XSL USD pairs from Monday to Thursday. These are my analysis. My analysis are in two folds. One, we have the bearish move, that's the sentimental move, and we have the original move that's going to happen during the NFP. NFP is going to correct all these moves. That is why major news are there every week. So this week I'm looking for bearish setups on Euro USD downtrend. We're looking for selling opportunities. Price failed to break above this resistance, so I'm still bearish on XXX USD pairs. Euro USD, same analysis. I always say this, that you have to use your common sense, and I wasn't insulting anyone, and I wasn't I was just trying to keep it real with people, that if I'm sending a signal on odd USD, if indirectly, just know that I'm sending you like 8 signals or even 10 signals, because if a signal is coming from odd USD and you've missed the entry, or you've missed the setup on XXX USD or on odd USD, that means you're looking for the next pair that correlates with odd USD, and you are good to go. So whenever I send a signal on, let's say, Euro USD, just know that I have same biases on Euro USD. I have same biases on GBP USD. I have same biases on NZ USDs, and all those pairs I have same biases on them. So it's up to you as a trader to be very, very smart and try to make money from what I'm just giving you the idea. So just make money from what I gave you out. Right now, let's get straight into this again. Now, all USD, I'm still very, very bearish here. I price failed to break above the previous whole resistance. So we are going to, I think we are going to continue bearish to this whole side on AUD USD. And my target for AUD USD, a swing target of course, should be 0.66807 on AUD USD. So I'm still very bearish on AUD USD. Why? Because we are seeing series of lower lows highs. We want to see price give us another lower low. Price action. This is very simple. Price action. Follow the trend. Don't chase the trend. Let the trend be your friend, and you are good to go. So this is the trend. This is what the trend of the market is telling us, and this is the opportunity that we are looking out for on AUD USD pairs. Right now, when it comes to my inner circle, that's where I try to teach you how to break it down from the weekly time frame to the 1D to the 4 hour to the 1 hour to the 30 minutes and all those things. How you can intraday trade or how you can scalp with this whole thing. But this weekly outlook is just to give you an overview of what is going to happen or what to expect on the market for this week. Now that's for all US. Let's go straight to talk about GBP USD. I'm also very bullish on bearish on GBP USD. Why? I again thought similar as the Euro USD. I thought that this was the bottom of GBP USD. I wanted to see this happen last week because we are in a downtrend, lower highs, lower highs, another lower highs, lower lows from here. I wanted to see price come here before we go down again, but that didn't happen last week. And what happened last week is price failed to, it even didn't get to the resistance level. If you check this clearly, this was the major resistance level, and price got to this resistance. We didn't really get to that zone that I was expecting to sell from here. I missed this move, and price rejected and went back to the downside. So GBP USD, we are still bearish on GBP USD, but I wouldn't bother trading GBP USD. The sales are, done. I would rather want to see clear opportunities on AUD USD because we still have a long range to go. Once price break below this wicks, we still have a long range to go to 0.66807. But for GBP USD, right, price has already given us price has already sold. There's nothing to do here, but I just want to see price go down more. Then we see another kind of bullish setup here, and I'm looking for buys during the NFP on XSS We are going to trade that live, so we'll see what will happen on GBP USD. Now let's talk about USD CHF, XSS USD CHF. This is an interesting pair that I want people to take a notice of. I wouldn't want to do anything on XSS USD. Why? Because we are still in a downtrend. I'm looking for selling opportunities, but DXY says this pair is bullish. So yes, I'm looking for bullish setups here, but I wouldn't want to temper with this pair this week. Why? Because the buys are done. This was the bottom. This was where we should have been looking for buy setups, or this was where we should have been looking for to buy the markets, but the buys has already happened. I don't see any reason why we should take this trade or take this pair or look into this pair, because while we are having something that I call the consolidation area, nothing is happening here. Price is just moving in a random or an indirect manner or an indirect form that I don't want us to temper on this market. So market is ranging here, and I don't want us to do anything on USD CHF. It's going to be a setup that I would take if price only break above this level. Then I'll be looking for buying opportunities to this side. If it breaks below, why not take the sell to back to Bogota or back to this level to complete what I call the double top, so the double bottom rather, right? So I want to see the double bottom here, or price come back below this to form a double bottom, then we relong it. So the USD CHF, I don't want you to do anything here because we are currently consolidating here, or we are currently moving sideways on USD CHF. Now let's talk about USD JPY. Same analysis here, but this is much clearer because we are in an uptrend here. And I want to see us look for buying opportunities in an uptrend market here on USD JPY. If you're going to use trend lines to take this trade, you can see we still have a lot of volume to go on the USD JPY pair. We still have a lot of volume to go here. Price has already, this was the fake out that we were looking for. Price is looking to break above this, and if price breaks above this, I would be looking for long opportunities to this side. So I wouldn't be surprised. USD JPY is one clear pair that I'll be trading this week. I want to see this happen on USD JPY. I want to see price, go to this whole level, maybe retest the trend line. If it fails to break, why not take the sell back to Bogota? So I want to see this happen. This would be my NFP move. This would be my NFP move, and this would be my pre-NFP move. So pre-NFP move means Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We would be looking for these opportunities on USD, JPY, right? Someone is saying something. Smart trader. Yes, smart trader. Will you be trading the news? Yes, I'll be trading the news live on Friday, right? Right. I'm not the kind of trader that posts lots of content. I just want to do it live and physical with people. How I made $10,000 trading Forex, how I made $5,000 trading. For those of some funny YouTube contents that I always see and I just laugh. If you think every trader can come on the chat, tell you whatever, give you whatever, but the real thing is, let's trade it live, let's do it live, just come on live. This is the chat, let's all make money. If my strategy indeed works, that means it should work live, with people. If we have 500,000 people watching this, the live session, and people are making money, that is even much more, a thing than we posting. Like, I'm not a content person. I'm not really into YouTube, but I always want to do things live and physical, like showing kind of stuff. Right. Where do we get access to FOMC? FOMC is next week, not this week. Every week has a different news that comes out of into the market. This week is NFP, so we are focusing on NFP this week. Right. What is the best course to start with? I want everyone to start with. Sorry, let me get water. Just give me 2 minutes. I'll be back. All right. So where did I get to? Yes, inner circle. So I would advise everyone to get into Forex first. That's the best that you should. Forex is a little bit non-volatile as compared to stocks, cryptocurrencies, and all those things. So I would want everyone to get access to Forex first. Anyone can teach you Forex. It doesn't have to be me. As like I said, anyone can teach you Forex. Just learn Forex. Then after Forex, you can get into something new. I started with Forex, of course, and so I started with cryptocurrencies. Then went into Forex, but Forex really opened my eyes to trade the stock market, synthetics, and a lot of pairs that I trade now, right? So the answer to your question is Forex. Forex should be the best, first. Bosu Inner Circle Payments, the secretary, yes, she would reply. She would reply. Yesterday was a very she had a funeral and a lot of stuff so going on, and she's okay now, so she's back to reply your messages. Always you are shaking table. Which table am I shaking? I'm a bigger. I have been following your signal for some time now. So when the promo came, I was only money 50, blah blah blah. Okay. Obviously, you came to our school. What school was that? Obviously, I trust you more than I trust myself. Wow. Can I get only life? Yes, you can get lifetime signals. That is just for prop firms, right? That's just for prop firms. What the fuck do you use? Let's mind our language. All right, so let's continue. So this is what I want to see on USD JPY. I want to see price move to this side there before it comes to the downside. So this is the pre-NFP move and this is the NFP move. Now let's talk about USD card. USD card, same buyer, same analysis. This whole thing is an uptrend. but it looks ranging, but it's an uptrend. I want to see this, like same thing as the USD CHF. I don't want to do anything here. I just want to wait for price to retest this whole zone. We would see what will happen, right? I want to see price retest this whole zone, and we'll see what will happen. So USD CAD is not one of my favorite trading pairs for this week. I want to see USD JPY, my favorite trading pair for this week, and or my favorite trading setup for this week, and USD CHF. I don't know, it's consolidating, so we'll see about that one. So that is my analysis for USD pairs this week. Was there anything on Bitcoin? Yes, I'll talk about Bitcoin. I'll talk about stocks. I'll talk about synthetics. So don't worry about that. All right, so any pair that you guys want me to analyze, let me know and let's analyze and we move on to the next thing. Any update on the job? Yesterday we had a meeting. If you missed it, we will have another meeting, so don't worry. What are your thoughts on trading bots? I don't use trading bots, so I'm just a manpower kind of guy. I work, I don't want to be lazy for someone to work for me. I want to do things myself. The disadvantage about these trading bots is, whenever there's a news, the bot wouldn't recognize the news. The bot would not recognize or change. When market reverses, the bot would not recognize the reverse in market. But as a man, as a person, as an individual, you would be able to recognize all these reversals, all these news, that impact that's going to happen in the news, and you can change your direction and everything. So my friend, just learn the skill, be perfect, and you are good to go. Richard Davids choose a time frame that suits your personality. I don't know Richard Davids. Who is he? Please, is it good to use NFP to trade? Yes, it's very very good, very very good. That's the best time or the best day that you can even finish your challenge. Make a lot of money is with these moves. OWAS, yes, I was at OWAS, Opokwari School. That's my high school. All right, someone says Euro NZ. We are going to analyze stocks too. Sorry, commodities, gold. We are going to analyze it too. But I just want to finish with the forex pairs before we go straight into other pairs. Now let's look at Euro USD, Euro NZD. Not one of my favorite pairs this week, but let's see what we have there. Euro NZD. What trend is this? I want to say this is a downtrend. We are going to continue to push down. Why? Because we want to see price retest this whole level again. I want to see price retest this whole level. So we are going to see this happen on Euro NZ. We are still in in a downtrend. So I want to see this happen. It gets to this zone and it will reject and bounce to the downside again. So I'm very bearish on Euro NZD. Right, Euro NZ. It's just the same as, like I said, if I give you a signal on Euro USD, you should know that Euro NZD, Euro JPY are also going to follow the same signal. So I gave you the direction for Euro USD. You just have to break it down. Euro XXX, Euro NZD, Euro CHF, Euro JPY, and all those Euro pairs are going to have the same direction. It's just about you being a smart trader. That's what I normally do. I'm not really a magician. I just follow a process. You have to just be smart. Just use your common sense. One signal comes, that signal pertains 8 signals in it, so you have to use your common sense always. Always check Euro odd. That's the same thing, right? Same thing as using your common sense. If Euro USD we are looking for sales, that means Euro odd, we're also looking for sales here, right? We're also looking for sales here. What are we going to see here? Same buyers. We want to see price retest this level again, boom, and it falls from that zone, right? That it falls from this zone again. Beware of fake out, right? Beware of trends within trends. Beware of trend within trend. When I say trend within trends, this is an example of a trend within trend. Price is likely to come here, then we'll reject this level and bounce back to this level. But I don't want to see it break above this level. But if it breaks above this level, we're likely to see it price come here, then move to the downside. So it's just about you knowing what to do. All right, what to do. How do you know the possible outcome of the news ahead? It's just experience. I wouldn't lie to you. Anyone and any guru selling courses to you, selling signals to you is because, and you paying for their services is because of the little experience they have over you. That's all. So it's just experience that's got me here. So if you trade more, you are always on the chart, you sacrifice your time, you stay determined, disciplined, consistent. Trust me that the experience is going to come, and you're also going to be your own boss. I want to see people not depend on me, but I want to see people say, Elvis, through Elvis, I did this, I got into trading through Elvis. I want to see those kind of stuffs. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Elvis, which is the best drawing trend lines in the graph peaks or using candle? Yes, you can use the wicks, you can use the body. Each has to work for you, right? Each has to work for you. Please, will you give the live trading on VIX? Yes, we are going to break down some VIX pairs too soon on the chat. All right. Any other forex pairs that you guys want us to talk about? Always, Euro USD can retest the support and buy. It's also possible. I'm not against that. It can retest the support and also buy. I'm also not against that. Anything can happen, but this is what I think on Euro USD. And like I said, Euro USD is not my favorite trading pair of the week because the buys and the sells have already happened, and price is currently, there's nothing on the 1D chart. If you're going to ask me what is interesting here, there's nothing interesting here. It's just market consolidation, consolidating, moving sideways until we see a break below this or a break above this. Euro USD would just be a kind of 20 pips in, 20 pips out, 30 pips in, 30 pips out kind of intraday scalping stuff. CAD JPY. All right, let's talk about CAD JPY. Let's talk about that's also one of CAD JPY, CAD CHF, one of my favorite trading pairs. CAD JPY. Let's see CAD JPY. Let's see CAD CHF. CAD CHF. All right, CAD JPY. Let's start with this. CAD JPY. We are in an uptrend. Right, we're in an uptrend, so we are looking for buying opportunities, but this whole thing is ranging now. Price is giving us a kind of bearish setup, but let's see. We'll see about that. Maybe this could be a possible heads and shoulders. Heads, shoulder, heads. Somewhere here, a head here, a shoulder here, another head would be formed here. So we would see about this, but let me put this whole zone here. If price fails to break above this whole zone, we are going to be looking for sells here, giving us a major heads and shoulders pattern on CAD JPY. So I want to see this happen on CAD JPY. Perhaps, right? Perhaps it comes here, comes to this side, then goes straight to Bogota again, to this whole level, again, right? I want to see this happen, right, on CAD JPY, right? Heads and shoulders should be formed here. NFP on US30, you're going to break US30, don't worry. NZD/USD, if I gave you the formula for NZD/USD that I'm looking for bearish setups, that means you're also looking for bearish setups on NZD/XXS pairs. Just use the common sense. I call this the common sense strategy, right? Just use the common sense. Sometimes I don't need to break down 100 pairs to you. You just have to use the common sense. Okay, obviously looking for buys here, obviously looking for sells here. That means it's also infuriates to what I'm also going to look for in another setup. You feel me? Right. I was how far with your upcoming prop firm? We are still having maintenance issue. We need to regulate it. We need to register it. It needs to be proper. So that is delaying the whole process. You guys would hear from me about that. But best believe it's up and running. We just need to regulate it because I don't want to sell anything that's not regulated to you guys. Else I would have issues in the future. All right, I'll have issues in the future. So that's that for Forex. Let's move on straight to commodities. Let's straight move to commodities. Now, gold, UK oil, and all these things. Now, let's talk about gold first. Gold gave us I've been saying this and I've been calling the gold out During my previous weekly outlook, that gold we should see 1687 people. Said Elvis, you are sick. Some said Elvis, you are sick. Some said Elvis, you are joking. But that is happening, and it's happening live and colored. Downtrend, look for downtrend, look for selling opportunities only, and that's what we are looking for. So the momentum is still bearish on gold. My TP or my target should be 1697, but this is what I want you guys to realize on this. It's very easy to identify the momentum, but what would be your entry? Where are you going to get into the market? Now this is what I want you guys to know about trading gold. Right, gold, you should be looking for small time frames, not big time frames. So when I say small time frame, that means you should be coming here to see what is happening on the smaller time frame before you even take an entry. Don't just go to the 1D time frame or the 4 hour time frame and just look for opportunities that way. I want to see this happen on gold. I want to see gold have a kind of pullback tomorrow to this side, maybe 1742, 1743 area. Then we are going to sell from here straight to 16 something. So I want to see this happen on gold. I'm very, very bearish on gold, but let's see if this scalp buys work. If this scalp buys work, I want to see gold retest this whole level, then we take some solid sells on gold. So I want to see this happen on gold, right? My setup is still bearish, but I want to see this happen on gold. I want to see price move to this upside before it continues to push down on to the downside. But I would be looking for nice setups on silver. Gold and silver moves positively. They move in the same direction. So if you miss setups on gold, that means you are looking for setups on silver. Just using the common sense strategy, right? Just using the common sense strategy. Nothing big, nothing nothing big, nothing less, right? Now let's go to talk about the US oil. The US oil, also known as the crude oil. The crude oil, we are still bearish here. Very, 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 very simple. We are still very, very bearish here. You can see this is a downtrend market. So we are looking for selling opportunity. I want to see this happen on silver. I want to sorry on US oil. I want to see maybe price retest this level. Then we look for buy sell setters. I want to see price retest this whole area 93.82 again. Then we see setups. Tomorrow shouldn't be a good trading day for you. You should just be looking for understanding if market is going to work with your outlooks, with your weekly outlooks, whatsoever you, right? You have to await price to give you that kind of movement, right? You have to see price give you that kind of movement before you take a sell on US oil. So that's going to be my setup on US oil. So gold, this week I'm just looking at gold and US oil, nothing more, nothing less. All bearish setup, but I just want to see a kind of consolidate, a kind of retests, and we move to the downside. Bright, I see you, I've seen you, and I know you want to learn this skill, but be patient. Yeah, be very, 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 very patient. Be very, very patient. I've seen people always, I want to learn the skill, I want to learn the skill. When it comes to taking trades, taking setups, being consistent, everyone wants the money, of course, but when it comes to the highs and lows of the business, you don't want to see anybody. Last CPI, I saw something amongst people. I've been posting signals on my free signal, which no one pays me for. It's just because I just want to post signals on the free channel, because naturally I should be focusing on the paid channel more. But why am I focusing on the free signal page? Because 96,000 people in there. People are waiting to take signals, and a signal goes bad, everyone is angry at me. Like, yo, Friday we had a certain situation that trade was, I think NZUSD was running, or USD JPY was running just 3 pips, not even 4, not even 5, not even 10 pips loss. It was just running 3 pips in loss, and someone tested me to insult me that Elvis, you're an idiot. A lot of tests came out, but I do understand the frustration, because a day before we lost 2 trades in a row. So I do understand the frustration about people blowing account. And one thing I should tell you about blowing an account, it's if one or two signals always blow your account, that means there's something wrong with the way you use your lot size. Maybe you trust me too much, which is okay. Maybe you think it has to work. Now before you take a trade, you have to know there's two possibilities. There's two outcomes of oh, sorry, three outcomes of the trade. It must work or it will not work. Just two outcomes. It's either the trade works or it doesn't work. Now the question that you have to ask yourself is, if it works, what will happen to you is your account is going to be good, you're going to make money, you're going to be happy, of course. But what if it doesn't work? What if that trade doesn't work? Is it going to blow your account? If yes, it's going to blow your account, then don't take that trade. Or if it's going to blow your account, you're going to lose your challenge. That means you have to be lot size preserved. You have to preserve the way you use your lot sizes, the way you go into trade. I know we are all aggressive. Sometimes I become aggressive. I open 5 positions, 6 positions in a single trade. If I lose it. So it's all about how you control. It's just not betting that you are going to take Man United win, and you can't control the players. You just have to pray that they win. But with trading, you can control your lot size, you can cut losses, you can, everything is all on you. It's your responsibility to do all these things. It's not my responsibility. My responsibility is just to mentor you, give you signals. The rest depends on you. Right? Don't come and blame me. If you're going to blame me, never use my signals. And let's all have that kind of peace of mind and tranquility, working together. I don't want anyone to come bashing me because they use my signals. Please, you can leave my Telegram pages if you want. You can insult me, ruin my name, tag me bad stuffs, but please don't use my signals. If you're not going to go to the extreme highs and lows with me, right? There are going to be good days, there are going to be bad days. What happens? How do you react towards me when there are bad days? How do you react towards me when there are good days? So that's all depends on you, and you have to take the blame, not me, right? So that's what I'm seeing on gold for this week. Now let's talk about stocks. Please, what analyst? Which analyst? We're analyzing gold. We are analyzing gold. Oh, I have 2K now. How do we invest into that thing? Into this whole thing, you have to learn, right? You have to seek the knowledge first, right? I always say that knowledge is never enough. Seek more knowledge, more knowledge, more knowledge, and always make sure you're applying the knowledge. Don't come and seek knowledge and go and sleep. I always say that knowledge is never enough. Correctly applied knowledge is always enough. It always does the trick, right? If you come into trading, you blow an account 1 2 because you don't have funds, you quit trading. You tell yourself, I'm taking a break. What are you taking a break for? If I was taking a break, or I was taking breaks when I was blowing my accounts, you think I would be here, being with you guys here? It comes with the job. You have to just you know have that spirit of resilience, get straight back into the chat. Even without money, you have to keep practicing. Keep it consistent. Keep it, learn from the mistakes. Why did I do? Why did I do? That made me lose money. Why did I do? Why did I do? That made me blow my accounts. What have you? And learn from it. And I always say this, that you don't have to have one account that all your life worries depends on it. You have to have separate accounts. One for a signal provider, just use signals from people. One for yourself, just use your own signal. One from, maybe get a profit challenge account, and that should be an account that you should be trying to pass, because you need big funds. Everyone needs to have a profit account, and get into it. Right. Always, God bless you for what you just said. I appreciate. Always, please, can I know all the major news that creates a lot of volatility? FOMC, NFP, CPI, GDP, the Tranquil news, and a lot of news that comes with it. I teach that in my inner circle, right? Love your way of thinking. When will you do Berlin? Because I will not be coming to crazy Putin land. All right, Putin is not crazy as you guys think. He's loved. He's loved. He's loved in Russia. Let's not get straight to politics now. All right, let's talk about stocks this week. Nas 100, US 30. A lot of things happened this week. I was really surprised that I couldn't catch this whole move. I was off the charts. I was very busy. I caught this move up to this side and I left the market, and boom, I came to see this. I'm like, wow, that was like five, no, not 500, 800 points. That's 8,000 pips running. I didn't get this move. I wouldn't lie to you. I didn't get this move because I was away on the chat. But yes, this move happened, and we are going to likely see a continuation of this move this week. So this is why I think on stocks this week. I want to see this happen on stocks this week. I want to see price have trade US 30 less this week, trade NAS 100 less this week. Never use the bigger time frame to trade these pairs for this week. Use the smaller time frame to trade these pairs this week. Why? Because the sell has already happened and we are looking for more sells. If we are going to respect technical analysis, we are going to still look for more sells to this downside here, right? I want to see it's this whole thing come to this side first. I want to see it come to this support level first. I want to see US 30 move to this support level first. That's 31,700, and when it gets to 31,700 we will know what to do. But for tomorrow, just watch US 30, just watch NAS 100 and be using more of the 30 minutes time frame, because the move has already happened and you can't tell me that you want to buy price from here or you want to sell price from here. If you're looking for sells here, the sell has already happened. If you're looking for buys here, there's nothing telling you that buy this market now. So all you need to do is to wait for market to create opportunities for you to take the trade. So then you do nothing on the market. So US 30, NAS 100, same buyer, same analysis. We are not doing anything. We are just going to watch the move. If it's going to go straight, I'm thinking that this was a break, a retest. This was what I saw this morning. This was a breakout, a retest, and price, retested from the trend line and went straight to Bogota. I want to see price retest this whole area again on NAS 100. I want to see sales up to somewhere 1200 or 12200. If price gets to 12200 or 1200, we would be looking for opportunities to buy NAS 100 back. But so then I don't think you should do anything in the market. So pre-market, pre NFP, we are looking for continuation of sales that happened during a Friday to this side. Then maybe we would see a bullish rundown on NAS 100 to the upside, right? So I hope that makes sense, right? Someone is saying, always, how did you draw the time? I'm sorry, the trend line. It's just price touching here, getting here, breakout. Price broke out, retested the trend line again, and boom. So this is a simple illustration of a break and retest. Break and retest trade. Always, what's your main strategy? Habibi strategy. That's my strategy. Habibi strategy. I just trade what I see, and I react differently to price movements. Let me just say that it's just called price action strategy. Just reacting towards movement of prices in the market. So if price is giving you sales, you look for opportunities for sales. You don't need to stick to one strategy. I always say that one strategy is never going to help you. You have to, because market doesn't stay the same always. So if your strategy is I see this, do this, my friend, on the long run, you're never going to be profitable. You have to react different to the market, right? If the market is giving you pepper, also, give the market pepper. If the market is giving you oranges, is giving you honey, you also have to give the market honey. React differently to price movement. React differently to price movements. All right, so that's my analysis and my biases on NAS 100 and US 30. Any questions so far? Yes, I'll talk about cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin included. Are you guys enjoying in the live streams? How many people do we have here? Let me see. How many people do we have here? Let me see. Oops, we have 300 people here, and amazing. I was actually expecting 100. 300 isn't bad. At least people want to learn. All right, so we have just 88 likes. Come on, guys, everyone should like this. Let's just get 200 likes before we proceed. Let's get 200 likes so other people would also see this and also come join us, right? Right, so let's see 200 likes. Everyone should like. If you're enjoying this live stream, this weekly outlook, I think this, if I'm going to do the weekly outlook this way, it's going to help all of us, because we are going to vibe one. We are going to. I'm also going to get to answer a lot of questions from you guys. I'm also going to analyze a lot of pairs that you guys want me to analyze. But if I just record it and post, it's like we are just limited to just what I say, right? So from next week, every Sundays we are going to meet on YouTube like this and just analyze the market together, live stream, and we just go back, right? Please, when is the promo ending? Yeah, it would end tomorrow, not today. Don't worry, tomorrow she's going to reply everyone. All right, tomorrow she's going to reply everyone. So we have 171. Wow, beautiful. So that means you guys could like this and you were not liking. Why? I'm about to take YouTube serious, So 50, you have 15,000 for subscribers. I'm about to take YouTube serious. I want to see 200k k subscribers soon. Which prop firm is the best? The funded trader. That's my favorite currently. Currently, the funded trader is my favorite currently. Please, is the $50 package for a beginner? No, it's just for you to copy and paste signals. It's just a copy trade package. That's why it's very cheap, and it's mostly for prop firms, not for your personal accounts, right? Not for your personal accounts. Great, don't come alone. Please come with, yes, come with some. I want to see 1,000 people next time, or maybe in subsequent meetings. The problem with us is, whenever let's say I want to go live and I'm like, guys, come out, let's learn. You just see few people coming to learn. But when I say let's do giveaway, I'm here to do giveaway. We would have seen 2,000 people here already. People are in for the short bread, there are a lot of short-term thinkers. That's how I see it. A lot of short-term thinkers that wants to be fed. That thing they don't have time. If I tell you my schedules, you guys would be marveled. I'm very busy, but I still come out here, dedicate time to people, trade with them, and so on and so forth. So don't give me an excuse like I went to church, I came back, I'm tired. Yo, I'm going to play football. I'm watching a Tottenham game. I'm watching a Chelsea game. Don't you think I also love football? Don't you think I also have Madrid game to watch? I also want to watch Barcelona game. I also want to watch NBAs. I also want to go to restaurant, go eat, go drive, go like I also want to do that. But it's all about dedication. It's all about dedicating yourself to the game, right? If you can't dedicate, few people are also going to be, profitable in this game, in this whole thing. All right, so 200 likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's continue with cryptocurrencies. I want to see this happen on Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I didn't see this move. I think I lost this trade. I lost almost $6,000 or something on my prop firm challenge account, because I failed to look at the charts, in the direction that it should have been. This was the direction of Bitcoin. I remember I posted buys on Bitcoin. I was wrong. Why am I saying that I was wrong? Let me put it this way. This was the whole analysis on Bitcoin. Price was just coming for a retest. I did not see that. I did not see that. Price was coming for a retest, and we had a breakout, a retest of this trend line, and we are going to have, it's just basically a break and retest kind of stuff, and we are going to see price move to this whole resistance again. Right, you are going to see price move on to this resistance again. So I want to see this happen on Bitcoin. I want to see likely 18,800 happen on Bitcoin between this week, right? Because you have a break rate test, just like what happened on US 13,100. We're going to see the same thing on Bitcoin. So my analysis on Bitcoin is we are still bearish. We are looking for selling setups. We have a bearish engulfing, another candle formed. We are still very, very, very bearish. And if price breaks below this, hallelujah, sweet Jesus, we are going to see 16,500 or 17,000 on Bitcoin. And I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. But I want to see Bitcoin retest this area first, 18,800. Then we'll see what will happen on Bitcoin. So that's my simple analysis on Bitcoin. And mind you, if Bitcoin is selling, that means you should be looking for selling opportunities on all your altcoins, be it let me see, futures. Those are trade Binance with futures, FLM, UST, look for short, LT, all these pairs, look for shorts in them. Neo, IOTA, Comp, Luna. If you're still holding Luna, it's a bad time, but still have hope, and still, don't give up, right? Don't give up holding it. Band, BNB, and all those Dodge and all those things are also going to be bearish, right? As is also going to be bearish. So that's my simple. If you know what's happening on Bitcoin, it's very, very easy to know what's going to happen on all these altcoins, right? And that is going to help you on the long run, right? That's going to help you on the long run. Elvis, please, I'm among the winners of the Friday. Yes, 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 yes. Friday I got off my phone. I would be back tomorrow to reply all your messages and give you all the links, right? Best believe. If you feel a prop firma challenge, can you still apply? Yes, you can apply. Yes, why not? You can apply. Right? Why not? Are you resuming live streams? No, I'm only trading major news. I'm only live streaming major news and nothing more, nothing less. Nothing more, nothing less. Right. So this is what I'm looking at on Bitcoin. And let's talk about, if you have any questions on stocks, cryptocurrencies, commodities, do let me know. Futures and all these things, do let me know before we talk about synthetics. I promised you guys that we're going to talk about synthetics, and here we go. Always please, the jobless claim was positive, so why should we expect a fall in NFP? The jobless claim is not out yet. The news itself is not out yet. So when the news is out, we would see, right? So let's talk about step index first. That's my favorite trading pair. I haven't really had time to trade synthetics for a while. Trust me. But I'm going to be back to this grind. I'm really going to be. I was having issues with Derive, withdrawal issues, but it's sorted and we are good to go. So yes, so price broke below this previous support. This was a support. Price broke off the support. This gives us a yardstick to look for more selling opportunities to this whole side. I wouldn't be surprised seeing step index go to this level or go to this side. I wouldn't be surprised at all seeing step index go to 8484, right? I wouldn't be surprised at all because we've broken below the support, and we are very, very, very bearish on this side. But once price gets here, I want to see step index break above this whole level and move to the upside after this whole level, right? So I want to see this happen on step index. Quick sales before the bigger picture, right? Quick sales before the bigger picture. But there's also another bigger picture. You can still keep selling your step index, look for opportunities on your small accounts, and before you go into this pen. Now let's talk about VIX 75. VIX 75, very, 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 very interesting. Jumpstart says always stay positive. I'm positive, bro. I'm very, 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 very positive. Very, very, very positive. I don't see this happen on VIX 75, but there's nothing happening here on VIX 75. So I want to see price break above this level or price break below this level. There's basically nothing to do on VIX 75 now, but I hope it breaks above this level though, because if it breaks above this level, we are likely to see price retest back to this whole area, and that would give us the nums to look for buying opportunities to 79,000, right? 79, is it 790,000 or something? Yeah, 79k column on VIX 75. Oh, what of VIX 300 1S. Let's look at VIX 300 1S. We are still consolidating here, but I think we are looking bearish here. We need to retest this whole level. So I want to see this happen. I want to see price break below this level. Once price breaks below this level, we will be looking for selling opportunities to the downside. Look at this. This whole thing is, still consolidating, still ranging. You have no business doing here, right? You have no business in this, right? You have no business. If price doesn't break below this, we are going to look for buys to this upside again, right? So I'm looking for buying opportunities on VIX. VIX 300 1S, very, 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 very good setup, right? If price fails to break below this is what we are going to see here. I trade stocks. Want to learn FX trading? Mm, Get a mentor. Yeah, get a mentor. So that is that for weekly outlook this week. NFP week. We are trading NFP live on my YouTube. I should be in Russia then, and we get straight into the chat. I think my web camera would be there. I don't have a web camera. That's why you guys can't see me. I'm looking beautiful and handsome sitting here today. Watch this weekly outlook. If you miss any part of it, go back. I talked about forex, stocks, synthetics. I talked about everything that you need for this week. Good luck to us. God bless everyone. Let's do some 5-10 minutes. Some 5-10 minutes. Quick Q&A before I sign out. Right before I sign out, and we get straight into it for this week. Most profitable traders in Ghana are jealous of prop firm opportunities, and it's funny, bro. Do your thing, make your money, ignore everyone, ignore the noise. It's your money. They think they are gurus, they think they've made their money. Focus on you. Focus on you. I have a lot of, let me show you something. This is one of my live accounts that I started Friday, and a lot of live accounts. I have like five live accounts. All are 200k. This is only 100k amongst them, so you should know what I mean. Imagine you are trading live account of 200k's, 100k's. What do you need? So bro, focus on yourself. You don't have capital, seek prop firm and ignore the noise. Right? Is it advisable to? Yes, I'm holding Bitcoin sales even. So let's see what happens with Bitcoin. Can you break down the funded trade? I did a video on my YouTube. You can check that out. I did a video on my YouTube. You can check that out too. Right? You can check that out. Yes, this is it. Right? Top four legit prop firms in 22 that will make you millions. Go check that video out. I haven't really had time for my YouTube. About to create dope content, nice, 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 nice content coming out, and let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, guys. I just want to see people win, 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 win. Yes, this live stream is going to be uploaded so you can watch it, as time goes on. Package two courses. What courses are they? You just choose any two courses that you feel would help you, would help your life. Okay. Right. I paid for Inac Circle 3 weeks ago. Wow, I'm very, very sorry, Logic. I'm very, very sorry. We are going to reply you ASAP. Okay. All right. So thank you guys for joining in. Let me go take a rest. This is all you need for this week. If you want to get access to Inner Circle, get access to Inner Circle. You can follow me on Instagram, Elvis Justice official underscore. I'm going to post a lot of nuggets there, a lot of live trades there, a lot of things that you would need if you want to know about me. You can find me there, and also I'm live on Instagram. That's Telegram. That's where I post my signals and give mentorship to people at Serendipity Trading Team. Right, Serendipity Trading Team. That's where you can also catch me in case I'm not replying on messages and you want to get access to me. You can get access to me through these two mediums, and I'll let you link up with my secretary and you get access to me as it is, right? So obviously the 10k giveaway. Yes, tonight I'm posting the winners. Before we even start the week, right? promo would be extended because of the delay in the reply of message. So that's that for today. I'm not here to advertise. It was strictly weekly outlook. God bless everyone. Be safe and have a great week. And let's get into this week relentlessly. God bless everyone and see you guys. I'm out.